All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another series, with another Tuscan. Here we go. We're getting right into it. Sasky Shotgunners, Minnesota Floppr. It's more Tuscan. We've got more Tuscan for you. Map 135 is Tuscan. We're getting right into it. Minnesota fighting themselves a little bit of time here, though. Sasky, though, finding their way on the hill. Sharpie found two. Smokey found one of his own. He, though, will get cut down from the back. We're getting Mixy off the rip.
Yeah, it's a good series. It's back and forth. You got Sasky's on the hill right now, controlling it. They know where they're spawning, so they know how they predicted this. Kyle on the bench, he doesn't get one though. That would have been a great three-piece if he was able to get some kills going on that side. But Smokey here, picking up those kills in the remaining time on this point. They're going to start rotating for new. You got someone top church. Is Smokey going to get this guy? He's no sleeper. He gets him. So now you got opening to P2. Let's see if they can use this advantage, knowing that there's going to be some people in the back. Let's see how Sasky's going to break this point.
Yeah, you've got Minnesota in the back. You've got them on the time. They find 3 kills in the feed. You know, they didn't quite get the scrap time. They're about to tie it up here, and they hit the rotations, and they're looking to get a good hold here. Kyle does find 2, working his way top church. Can't find the 3rd. Bubs will shoot him down, but I mean, old guys, you're nowhere near the hill. They're all trying to find their way, push this way 3 through the alley. Can they find 1? They cannot. They get a little bit of a team nade coming in from Sasky, but 3 will fall. The last one will fall for Sasky. You know, quite an unusual break, but they do get the break. Sasky, though, they're still spawning in the back, but it's looking like the rest of this time might go the way towards Minnesota.
Yeah, exactly. That was a good push from the side of Sasky's, but that nade really hurt their attack on that point. You go down, man, and then the last 2 get picked off because you're already hurt from that nade. So that point was a tough one to recover. So let's see if they can set up and hold this P3. I mean, this is a good point. It's the money hill. If you guys can hold this, you can extend your lead. So let's see. And then like that, Diver picked up a double kill. Can he get one more? No, he gets traded out. So, I mean, that was a close one. Being in that spawn, he was getting double kills. I mean, that could have been a bad scenario for the side of Sasky.
I mean, yeah, talk about Sasky pulling it together. I mean, Minnesota, you had the rotations towards this next hill, and I mean, you immediately lost it. I mean, had the potential to go up by 50 or 60 points there, but Sasky said, no, we're going to break this hill. We're going to take the lead, building a lead of 10. These last 12 seconds looking like they're going to go. No, Minnesota, they are going to get that scrap time, but rotating over here into bottom church, it's looking like Minnesota's going to have the setups, but Smokey working his way through the back, unnoticed, unseen, and you know, it's looking like Sasky gonna try and hit this from all angles, but 2 will fall. Minnesota starting out with the time. We've got a tie game. I mean, this is a banger.
It really is. I mean, Smokey's doing a good job getting those spawns for this P4, because you're going to need it for P5. So I mean, hopefully they can keep those spawns because it's going to benefit you for that next rotation. Hopefully they can also break this point. I mean, they got 2 down. See if they can break this point now. No, Kyle picking up a double right there. That's gonna hurt the Saskys on this point. He's picking up a 3rd one. Big plays from Minnesota Floppers.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle coming in huge with that 3-piece, sneaking in through the back slowly like slow poke from Pokemon. It's looking like this scrap time gonna go the way towards Minnesota as they build about a 40 to 30 point lead going into this P5. And I mean, again, Minnesota, you've got 2, you got Kyle, he's on the hill. 2 and 3, they're ready for it. Sasky, I mean, they're gonna try and get what they can, pushing in here through the front. Smokey will find 1 onto Kyle. Sharpie will find another towards Diver, and Sasky, you got the break that you needed. You need to get the break. You need to keep this game close, and you know they're getting the job done.
Yeah, if they can hold this, I mean, this hill's like one of the toughest ones to break. But Minnesota are just showing why they're just one of the best. You got Kyle pick up a double sleeper. Hopefully, make some big plays, help your teammate out. He's gonna get taken out by Arctic, so it's gonna leave only Kyle on the point all by himself, and he gets taken out. That's a double kill for Arctic. So now you got Sasky's on the point now. Diver by himself, picking up a double kill. Big plays. Let's see if Minnesota can get this point.
Yeah, I mean, Smokey coming in with the 2, can't quite find the 3rd onto Kyle. Kyle versus Bubs for the time. a couple seconds coming in there from Minnesota, and Minnesota's gonna look like they got a 40-point lead going into the second set of rotations. And for Sasky, this is a huge second set, but Kyle's in the back. He finds one. O finds one as well. And it's look Minnesota, they're collecting the time again. They are dominating the space on the map. They're dictating the pace, getting what they can, and what they're getting given. 3 will fall for Sasky. I mean, Kyle says, you know what, we got 3 of y'all, we'll give you 1 back with a team nade there, as Minnesota building a lead up to 60 points here.
And you can't. Minnesota is playing this so well. They're holding this P1 really well, and Smokey's going to get 1. He get the other one right here. Not quite. That was a good. If he was able to get that, that would have been some good hill time to pick up. You know, that remaining 20 seconds. But Diver picking up a double kill of his own. So all of Minnesota is popping off. They're going for these rotations, holding them. Sleeper picking up another double kill. I mean, if you're Saskies, you gotta be trying to change this pace. You want the pace to go in your favor because you're not getting no hill time, and the spawns you're not getting too.
Yeah, I mean, 27 and 10 out of Diver, 22 and 14 out of Kyle. I mean, what can you do against something like that? Minnesota finding their way onto the hill again. I mean, this lead jumped out to 100 points in just a few hills. 3 again will fall for Sasky. If you're Sasky, I mean, you're wondering what the heck's going on. 3 hills in, and I mean, Minnesota's crest over 100 at this point. You don't want to get 100-point clubbed. I mean, Sasky, they'll find 2 from Arctic and Smokey. Kyle and O's will find 2 of their own this time. Remaining towards Minnesota, 40 more seconds, and they will have the map. They are dominating. O's on a 5 spree.
Yeah, and then here's Sharpie. He kind of stopped the shot because I think he thought he got the kill right there, but he picks him up again. Can he get this other guy that's on the point? No, he gets killed by Sleeper. Big plays from Sleeper. And then Arctic, he's already at new, but he can't stay alive. That's if he was able to stay alive back there and be a nuisance, that would have been a big play for his team. You know, to get help. So you guys are set up for new and get those spawns to get that time. You need the time. You're down by almost 100 points or so. So you need this point. I mean, Minnesota could close it out right here, but Smokey's back here. He's getting pick up a double. He get the last guy on the point. No, Diver picks up a double of his own.
Yeah, 7 more seconds on the hill. If you're Sasky, you got to be perfect. Kyle finds 3, make it 4. He gets all 4. Diddly D. That's the map. That's map 1. 100-point club domination out of Minnesota. I mean, in a blink of an eye, we went from a tie game to a 100-point club. I mean, we are back. A small tech issue, but we're back. We're getting right into it here, gentlemen and ladies and whatever you might be. But Smokey's here, coming in with the sniper. It's looking like they're going for a little bit of a split here on defense, but Minnesota trying to work their way towards A. It's looking like Smokey's going to give that positioning up. They look like they'll get the time towards A. Sleeper finds one onto Arctic. 8 was chilling up top. Maybe he's just chilling up there, but looking like the plant will go down onto A. It's a 3v4 for Sasky.
It's a slow rotation. You only got 30 seconds. You can't go slow, and they're all like scattered. And then look, Bud's gonna get killed on the rotation to A by Diver, so leaving a 2v4. Smokey with the sniper. I think he should have switched that out on a dead body on the rotation. But let's see what we can do. Him and Sharpie are here, but he gets killed by Diver. And Sharpie all by himself. He picks up one, but gets traded. That is some hard. I mean, the defense really took too long to rotate, and I think the communication was not communicated because someone should have said that he was getting on bomb. I think it was a miscommunication on Sasky's part.
Yeah, maybe a little miscommunication, maybe not quite there with your teammates on that, but you saw that slow approach on defense, but they took it a little too slow. You know, maybe at some point you gotta go, you gotta chow, and especially on those trades, you gotta call out where your teammates were, and it seems like that may have been lacking, but looking to bounce back in this round, a similar approach that Minnesota had on the offensive side is they're looking to get this bomb over towards A, and Minnesota playing a little bit of a split here, but playing for information. Some friendly love taps will be exchanged between the teams as Sharpie working his way towards top barn, feeling it out a little bit, trying to get his eyes onto Sleeper. Oz up top, popping some shots, finds the kill onto Arctic. Again, the first blood out of Minnesota, the big first kill. Sleeper finds another kill onto Bubba. Sharpie will find a trade onto Oz. Kyle will find the kill onto Sharpie. 1v3. Smokey will fall. Another round for Minnesota.
I think Minnesota is just dominating this game. They're getting those first kills, and then they're capitalizing on players that are caught by themselves. And then Smokey he got the nerves that got to him, and he wasn't able to get that trade on his teammate's kill, and he got pinched by two guys. So I mean, there's just some bad plays on the side of Saskies. They're just not playing as a team right now. So let's see if they can turn it around. You're only down by 2 rounds, so you still not out of it. Let's see if they can turn it around in this round.
Yeah, looking like a similar approach coming out of Minnesota with this split push towards A, keeping one back towards barn. To watch to see who is playing for that information towards the B side for Sasky, seeing where is open, where can they go. Pushing up a little more aggressive than they did last time. Arctic's on this tank, trying to find the kill. Kyle will gun him down. Shooting laser beams like Superman. Diver Jam will find one. Bubs, though, finds one. Tries to find another. Diver Jam will get the trade. It is a 1v3 again for Smokey. Last man standing. Bomb will go down on A. Has the sniper rifle on this tank. Maybe spotted him out towards that bottom sewer, but doesn't quite spot him. He will fall. Again, the first bloods just the Achilles heel in the back of Sasky's leg. It is 3-0 Minnesota.
I mean that kill on the tank, Kyle was the aim you must have to get that headshot on the tank is crazy because you have more of an advantage.
Yeah.
That takes some good gun skills right there. I mean, you're 4-1, Divers 4-0. I mean, everyone's just popping off on the side of Minnesota. They are literally dictating the pace of this S&D game. They're not scared to challenge their one-on-ones and get those kills. They're confident in their gun skills. And I think Sasky's lacking that confidence. They're scared. They're making too many mistakes. I think if they're able to turn some of these rounds, I think they could start right now.
Yeah. Looking like maybe a bit of a different approach on offense out of Sasky as Bubs will fall again. Another first blood the way of Minnesota. Smokey, though, will find a kill on a sleeper. Oz will find one onto Arctic. Man advantage again to Minnesota. It's looking like Sharpie's going to try and work this bomb back towards A, trying to find the information he can to get that pick and even the lives up. Some love taps exchanged between them, but no kill will come through. Never mind. Sharpie will find the kill onto Kyle, even an up at a 2v2 as there's a battle about to go in through barn.
Yeah, Sharpie's here. He knows there's someone in here. He gets picked, making it a 1v1. Smokey with the sniper. And he got Diver. You know he's somewhere over by barn. Let's see what he can do. You got bomb. You got 20 seconds. So you got to make a play to one of these sites. He's going to go for A. You just got to time it perfectly. He's going to wrap it. He's going to go B. I think that's a smart play because Diver is probably going to think you're going to go A with that bomb. And he's waiting. You got 6 seconds. You got to set up good on this bomb site. And he doesn't. Diver catches him as he was going into one of his positions, making this a 4-0.
I mean, what a play out of Diver. He played to his strengths there. He didn't get over anxious. He didn't get over aggressive. He said, "You got to come to me, sir. You're on offense. You got to plant the bomb. You got to come to me." He stayed back in that grandma's, played for information. A little bit of a lucky timing there going through the tower towards that B bomb, but the moment he noticed that there was no motion over there towards A, he realized, shoot, he's going B. He went towards tower, got the timing he needed, and got that crucial round for Minnesota, completely dominating. 7 kills out of Diver, no deaths. That is a cruise missile coming in, so keep in mind of that.
Yeah, we're all gonna hop on with Divers. Let's see what he's gonna do. I mean, some wall bangs right there in top grandmas. Not lucky, but all of Saskies are gonna push behind through their spawn, picking up Diver, and then the trade's gonna come in. 2 down with Arctic with the double kill. He's 2 and 4, so the Saskies are waking up. This might be the round. Sharpie he doesn't get the kill on Oz. Unlucky. Let's see what Oz can do. He's half health. It's a 2v2. Bombs down. Oz picks up another kill.
Mm.
Arctic is gonna try and push this kill. He sees him. He's gonna wrap. He's gonna play smart. You know they're gonna play together now that you gave your position away. Let's see what Arctic can do. He's gonna push the stairs. Gonna get the kill. He does. Make it a 1v1. This is Sleeper now.
16
He's on the
seconds.
tank. Can he get him? You only got 12 seconds. You gotta get this kill or go on to defuse. And no, you just go for the kill at this point. You can't defuse it or just stay alive. Don't let him get the kill on you. I mean, that's almost a clutch out of Arctic. He already got 3 kills in that round.
Yeah, I mean, Sasky, they coming in with the plays. They finally got that first blood that they wanted and that they needed. But the moment they do a good play, Minnesota says, no, we can do you one better. Just completely brain, just amazing brain plays coming out of Minnesota. They know what they're doing. They're coming in with the comms, and they know how to play around these bomb sites, especially when they get the plant down. He's not overchalling, not being overzealous, and 5-0, they're on match point already here. It's looking like Sasky gonna try and get a little bit of a similar approach, working this bomb towards mid, but that is not what you want at a Sharpie with the team kill coming in with the nade. Gotta watch out for those. Oz will find a kill onto Bub. Sharpie, though, will find a kill onto Kyle. Oz will find the trade onto Sharpie. All down to Smokey. Blink, you might miss it. The search is over. 6-0. Team nades throwing the rounds away. I mean, what
Yeah.
domination.
You can't the Minnesota slaying power on that map. I mean, I
You
think
get it done, things like that, but we're getting rolling. We're getting it going. Here we go. Map 3, Minnesota and Sasky.
here we go. They're going straight for B, a 4 stack for B. I mean, and there's only one here for that's Sharpie, and he's going to get taken out. And that's going to make everyone from Sasky's having to rotate over, and they're having to break this setup that Minnesota have already set up. It's a solid one. You got 2 watching Church Alley, 1 watching the back. Like, it's going to be a tough one to break, and they already got it. B's already captured, and you're already down some 5 lives. I mean, this is already a hard defense for them to do.
Yeah, I mean, what an opening play out of Minnesota. They said, we're going to ego chow, run down B with 4 of y'all. And I mean, that time disappeared. You got 2 minutes. You got the life advantage. 2, though. 3 will fall for Minnesota. Make it all 4. That's a good hold out of Sasky there. You got to lock down this A point. You cannot drop an offensive round map 1. Sleeper will find a kill onto Sharpie in towards that middle area. Kyle will find one onto Arctic. Minnesota looking like they're going for map positioning here towards the church side, just dominating the map. Diver Jam will find a kill onto Bub. Smokies will trade him out on Sleeper. O's and Diver Jam, though, will find kills of their own. They're on time. The first tick is coming through. And just the map positioning. They took the map positioning they got on the hill, and this time is flying.
Exactly. I mean, once one of the Minnesota players were able to kill those guys off of the point, they were able to all stack it, and everyone was coming off a respawn from the side of Sasky. So you knew where they were coming from. You were able to prepare for a counter for them, and that's great place. And Smokey's here holding them back, getting these kills, getting a double. He's getting triple. Can he get one more? He's gonna check middle. Gets taken out by Diver. Some big playmakers coming in out from both sides of these teams. It's only 14 to 12 in lives. Let's see what Sasky's can do.
Yeah, I mean, they're not out of it yet. They're not out of the woods. I mean, this is not over. Arctic in their spawn, taking the positioning, but there's only 1 tick left. You cannot get 4 dead. Here's Arctic, though, in the back. He will find one onto Sleeper. 1 more remaining on the hill, just trying to wait for his teammates. He'll just get out of there. You don't want to throw these lives away. It's 10 to 9, pretty even on lives. There's 1 more tick left to go. Sharpie will find 2. Oz will find the trade eventually onto Sharpie, and Sasky, they're getting a pretty good hold here. 10-4 start out of Smokey.
Yeah, and then Arky pushing their spot. Like you said, they're not scared. This team is really showing like they're alive, and they're ego challenging as well. And it's Kyle. He's last one alive. Your lives is 5 to 6. It's not that you're both are low on lives. It's 5-5 now, and you don't have much time. You got 30 seconds. Sharp picking up a double. Oz is left all by himself over here. You gotta make some plays over here. Gets taken out. Kyle picking up a kill of his own. A 2v4. Kyle picking up another one. Can he get this one? No, he gets killed. And the Diver picking up the trade. 1v3. We'll see what Diver can do. 1v2, correction. Gets one. Can he get this last kill? And it's all Sharpie. You got 7 seconds. You got to jump on that point to stop the timer. You know where he's going to be. Probably church side. You see him. Ooh, almost a mistake right there. Make him come to you. You got a stun. You just use it. The timing, no. Sharpie was able to go around the statue and catch him off guard. He was thinking he was gonna push down middle, challenge him low, but he didn't. Great plays from Sharpie to stay alive and win that round for his team.
Yeah, I mean, talk about icing up out of Sasky. That is exactly what I asked for. What they needed. You immediately lose that hill on B, and you get 2 ticks onto A, and you're telling me you win that round B1. I mean, my goodness. That's the life that you need. Smokey on 10 and 5, Arctic 8 and 7. They're fighting back. They're getting what they can, and on this offensive round, looking like they're going to go for A off rip here. Smokey will find a kill. O's will trade him out immediately. Bubs will find a kill onto Diver. The time coming in, 1 tick will already be completed here. Sleeper will fall into hands of Smokey. Bubs will find a kill onto Kyle. Oz will find one onto Smokey. Time coming contested. Oz will find 2. Divergent finds one. That's 3 dead. You got a tick out of Sasky there, but almost left leaving, kind of wanting more there.
Yeah, exactly. I think there was a miscommunication because I think one of the members of Sasky thought there was one more pushing through spawn. I think if someone would have communicated better, I think he would have stayed alive and gotten some more kills on B. I mean, on A, he could have gotten some kills and maybe further that tick on A. But you got Arctic here, picking up some kills right here. Can he get 2? He gets a double. Big plays from Arctic. Now his team's here. Everyone's stacking. Can they capture B? Minnesota's coming off of a respawn, so you're gonna have to push as fast as they don't. And the Saskies were able to capture it, and now they got some time now, 2 minutes, and lives are close as well. It's 21 to 22.
Yeah, I mean, what a play out of Sasky there, especially out of Arctic. He got that double kill, which opened up the floodgates for his teammates to come in. I mean, call him Moses parting the Red Sea for his teammates to come on and get that B point. The time is flying on A. They got all 4 dead. That's the round. I mean, my goodness, I almost missed it. What a rotation from A to B. Immediate 4 down for Minnesota, and I mean, this is exactly what you needed out of Sasky. Just come out gunning. Bring the confidence that you know you have to win these games and win these kills. And you're seeing it in the communication, that the communication is up because they're playing together, they're playing the rotations, and this is completely different than we saw from the first 2 maps.
Exactly. I love that the chemistry is now where it should be, and they're playing phenomenal. I mean, if they could do it on this last round, they could go up in the series by 1. It's 2-1 in the series, hopefully, but they need to close it out on this last one. You don't want to go another round. You're on defense. You played it phenomenal the first time. Do it again. Do what you did the first time.
Exactly, and it's looking like that Minnesota came out with a little bit of a different approach on that offensive round. Bubs will find a kill onto Oz and Diver, as it's looking like the defense is looking all right. Down a couple of lives there, but Sharpie will find the kill onto Sleeper to shut down that imminent B push that it's just relentless, just keeping that one guy over towards B. Oz and Kyle will find each respectively find a kill. 3 will fall, make it 4 as the time. They're gonna hop onto B here with 3 guys. That time's gonna fly. The first tick about to come through. Yes, it will. Here we go. You gotta go towards the time. Sleeper he couldn't find the kill. He got traded out by Sharpie. Sharpie finding his way on the hill. The second tick came through. You're down 10 lives. You just gotta go. At what point do you give the hill up? 3 will fall for Minnesota. The time, it didn't get captured. Oh my goodness, what a play out of Sasky. They didn't let them get that cap onto B. You're down by 6 lives, but you're still in this without the B zone captured.
They all threw their grenades, and one actually got the kill. So, and then your 2 other teammates got their one-on-one. So big plays from Sasky's able to clear off the point. But now you got 2 who got 1. Smokes picks up 1. There's probably 1 more around here. Can he pick it up? teammates got it. Okay, perfect. Now you just gotta hold it. It's 17-13 in lives. You know you got a minute to hold this point. You can do it. But Diver's gonna push around for the response probably, and he gets a little nervous. Don't get too nervous. And everyone's playing phenomenal for the side of the Saskies. You know, they're getting their ones. They're playing as a team and getting their trades.
Ooh, yeah, Sharpie with some laser beams there onto Diver, and we saw this last round. They had one tick left, and they just held it down like a deadbolt lock. They're only down by about 3 lives. Make it 2. I mean, Arctic with a 2-piece there. Kyle will find a kill onto Bubs in bottom church. He's gonna play the role of Thorn in the side here. Gonna try and find the timing onto Arctic. He will find the kill. Smokey though, coming in for the trade. 26 seconds left. If you're Minnesota, you're up 1 life. You've got one last push at this. Checkerboard's rolling through the feed, just trades on trades. You've got 17 seconds. No one's near the hill. If you're Minnesota, you got to go. If you want to finish this map, you got to go. 10 seconds remaining. 9 more left. 2 will fall for Sasky. Smokey, though, finds one. Diver will find his way onto the time. He will pause the time. It's at 6.7 seconds. 6-7. But here we are going towards the hill. 1 more second left. The time will be captured.
I
My
mean,
goodness, what a round.
that was some good defense from the side of Saskies. I mean, they played it so well. I mean, yes, it was a heartbreak at the end, but they did a lot of damage in the beginning. You know, they came back to life towards the end. I mean, if they would have hided some shady lanes or some odd places, they would have gotten some more kills. You know, and kept them off the point. But it's okay. They can still win it on this offense round. Let's see if they can do it. All of them are pushing for A, and the only one here is Diver, but he doesn't get killed by any of those grenades. You know they're here. Let's see what Diver can do. He spots one. He's gonna challenge him. He gets a kill. Your teammates are here for the trade.
Oh.
I'll read down for the side of Zaski's, and that's a hard one to swallow if you're the side of Zaski's. You're all down.
Yeah. Kind of like the start of the last offensive round they were on. That, I mean, they eventually pulled it out. They got that first tick on A, but again, they left wanting more. But again, 7, you've got Arctic working his way towards B, and Minnesota's not there. I mean, you've got 2, you've got Kyle gonna try and find him. He cuts him down. The first tick didn't come through. That is a big kill out of Kyle. Make it a big number 2. Is it's looking like Sasky gonna try and work their way over towards B. And over towards B, Oz will find one. Kyle will find another. Kyle will get traded out by Smokey. And here we go. Trades on trades. The B time will start rolling through. The last one near the hill for Minnesota is Sleeper. Can he find another last kill onto Sharpie? Yes, he can. I mean, that is a perfect shutdown out of Minnesota. There, you've got Sasky running all over the map. They're going to A, they're going to B, and Minnesota's staying on top of it.
Yeah, and Minnesota is just keeping them off the point. As soon as they get on it, they're already swarming them. And the lives, it's 20-12. If you're Saskies, you got to play smart now. You can't afford to lose any more lives. You still got to capture A and B. So, and 2 already go down for the side of Minnesota. So use that to your advantage. There's already 2 here on B. Bud's picking up a double kill. Big plays. That's what you need. Can you get some more kills? You know they're going to push the back at this point. No, Diver and Sleeper picking up a kill of their own, and Sleeper with a double. Big plays, 8 lives for the side of Sasky, and you only got 25 seconds. What can you do for the side of Sasky?
Yeah, looking a little grim as it's looking like 18 seconds left. Just trying to find their way onto any hill that they can get to. You've got some trades rolling in through the feed towards the side of Minnesota. The A time will start to fall through. Sharpie I mean, he's just trying to get his teammates to come and help him. You got to pick a site. You've got guys on B, you've got guys on A, but you got to commit to a site. You got 8 seconds left. You got to go pick a site. Arctic, the last one standing on to B. Sharpie as well is also there, but I mean, if you're Minnesota, you're nowhere to be found. This time's gonna come through. There's only 2 of you left alive, but you got the crucial ticks onto A. All down to Sharpie, 1v9. I mean, we've seen crazier things, but he will fall. Minnesota, they won the round to force a map around number 5, but you got the ticks. Those 3 crucial ticks and another one onto A. If I'm not mistaken, I think Sasky will have the defense in this round 5.
They do. I think no, they have
No,
the
they don't.
offense. I mean, you know what you did wrong on your offense. Hopefully, you made the corrections to it so you could make sure you can win this one. This is it to push it to a map four. You want to go to a map four. So let's see what they could do on their offense. They decided to all go B, just like the Minnesota did on map on the round one, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, they said it worked for Minnesota. Why not us? Three will fall in the feed for Minnesota. Last one standing is Diver. He will find a kill. Onto Smokey, trying to find the nade onto Smokey there, but not quite. Diver Jam trying to find what he can towards the hill. We find a kill onto Sharpie. Shut down that B push. Great plays out of Minnesota. Three will fall for Sasky. Bubs will be the last one standing in their spawn, but I mean, a flawless hold out of Minnesota there to keep them off the time. And I mean, no ticks given up. You've already up by lives.
Yeah, and already Sasky's already here on A capturing it, and no one's there right now. You got who's it? Arctic right here on the point. Smokey picking up the trade, Sleeper picking up a kill on Arctic. So it's a 2v2 right now on this point. Bud's picking up his kill, and he's picking up a double. Big plays from Buds. Hopefully they can capture this point. Smokey picking up his kills. And you got your teammates pushing up their spawns, getting those kills, keeping them away from this point. Smart plays from the side of Saskies.
Yeah, looking like this A hill is going to roll through. Minnesota just going to play for this rotation over towards this B point. And I mean, lives have pretty much evened up. Sasky actually has the advantage. Never mind. Lives are evened up here as some trades will roll through the feed towards the side of Minnesota. But if you're Sasky, you're back in this. You got to get what you can. Bub's making a comeback, 26 and 30. But he started out slow, but he's picking it up here. Two though will fall for Sasky. If you're Sasky, you've got a minute 20 to work with. You're only down. The lives are tied with Smokey getting a double piece there, but you're gonna get a few good pushes at this hill. You need to slow it down. You need to take what you can get and work towards this hill as slowly as possible.
Exactly. You want to slow it down. Like you said, you got time, you got some lives, get some kills, get some control of this map. You know, you want to push for that point, but if you're all just running at the point, you're just gonna be throwing your lives out. And Kyle picking up a double kill right there in the middle. I mean, you can't be doing that when you're down by 6 lives down. Like, you gotta stay up and play as a team. And Smoke all by himself over here. Arctic pushing with him. Hopefully they can make this play happen. You know, you're gotta make a full tick on this point. So you gotta play smart.
Yeah, this push through the spawn towards P1 side, it's gotta count. This is a long push. It takes a long time. You cannot die on this route, or it will be all for naught. 17 seconds remain. 2 left standing for Smokey. I mean, this is the map. You gotta pull a rabbit out of a hat here. You got 10 seconds. No one near the hill. It's looking like they're going to shut it down. Last two standing, make it one. He will fall. The reverse sweep in the control for the map, for the series. Another 3-0.
That crazy reverse sweep from the side of Minnesota. I mean, you're down 2 rounds.